Hey y'all, let's chat for a bit. So it's the morning after socializing. My sister hosted a karaoke night at this bar we never been to. It was a ton of fun. I'm really glad I went. I had a great time. I got to see some family and to just hang out with some of my sister's peoples, which was cool. It's always so nice going somewhere. There's a multiple of different cultures there and everyone's just having a good time and interacting with each other where it's just good vibes, you know? Because with everything going on right now, and the state of things, it just brought some normalcy for a minute where it's just like we all just people having a good time and just trying to enjoy life and stuff like that. So my husband and I didn't sing, but we did kind of dance a little bit in our seats. The plan was when we got out of the karaoke bar to go get food. So I ended up getting us Checkers. But it was like 12 something, almost 1 something that night because I can't remember how much I told y'all, but I've been actively trying not to eat after 10 p.m. I've been trying not to. But we did buy food. However, when we got home, I sat on the couch and I'm like, it's crazy because I don't even feel hungry. Didn't end up eating, just drank some water. Ended up eating the Checkers literally a while ago. Y'all, I don't know what's happening. I don't know, my taste buds changing or if the food is just getting salty. Because this was my first time having Checkers in like 3 months. It was really salty. And I was just sitting there eating it like, bro, why is it so salty? And I'm starting to feel that way with a lot of fast food, you know, and we rarely eat fast food because for the most part, I cook practically every day. More than likely, I normally always cook dinner, but I think maybe once or twice out the month, I don't cook dinner, but I'll do breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then every now and again, I'll make desserts. So yesterday was very awakening for me, right? Again, if you're new here, I've told you guys, or you know, if you guys watch me, I told you guys that the thing was I was going to make sure to socialize at least once a month with other people. And that was my socialization for the month, right? Not to say I might not socialize again this month, but for the most part, I think I'm staying home, okay? I'm so glad I started getting ready like 4 hours before I normally would because, man, I trashed my office trying to figure out what to wear. I don't like the way anything looks on me. I really don't, and I hate that for me. And what's so funny is I've been maintaining my same weight for about 2 years. Like, literally, I have not really gained any. I stay between like 6 pounds of the weight that I normally have, right? I haven't gone above a certain amount. And within me maintaining this weight, it's like the only thing that seems to be actually, no, it's two things that are getting bigger: my boobs and then my stomach area. However, I'm not gaining weight for real. And I don't like that. I was going through my clothes, trying to figure out what to wear, realized my whole wardrobe is not ideal. I have a lot of clothes and I don't like the way a lot of things look, or, you know, it's too cold for me to wear dresses and skirts because I would have just thrown on a dress or skirt. I need to get me some of those fleece leggings that look like skin. I need to get me some of them. Then I also need to do my hair. And I kept going on the fence about if I was gonna go gray. I think I'm gonna just dye my hair and call it a day, or figure out some nice, a cute wig to wear, something. When I tell you, yesterday was rough. I'm realizing because my closet doesn't have any nice flattering fits in it, I don't feel confident. So I did find myself comparing myself a little bit yesterday, which is something I normally don't do. And that's when I realized I really have to do cardio 5 times a week. I really have to, and I can't be slacking on it the way I normally do, because usually it's like, oh, I don't feel like it, I don't want to do it, and I don't have motivation. But yesterday, bro, I was not feeling myself yesterday. I really was not. And this is like a genuine feeling. It's not a, oh, you're on your ladies' days, you're being emotional or overthinking. It's like, no, this is a legitimate feeling. What's happening here? You know, I was going through my clothes. I realized I need to find some jeans. So the first thing on my list to buy is I need to find some nice bras because the bras I currently have, it's not going. It's not going. They don't fit the way they supposed to fit. Then, because I had this one company I really want to get some bras from, so I want to do that. I need to buy me a good, like, 3 good pairs of jeans. I need to buy me a black pair, a kind of navy or dark wash pair that's not black, and then I need to find me some blue jeans. And I want to get me something boot cut, maybe a straight leg, and then if I could find something that's like boyfriend or baggy, I'll rock with that. And then shirts wise, is all dependent on my waist at this point because again, my waist is not letting me be great. If I'm being completely honest with you, my waist is really what ruins every fit that I come up with. And I don't like that for me. I really don't. That and the way my bras fit. So I'm like, yeah, we have to readjust because this isn't gonna work. I don't like going and trying to figure out what to wear and then I'm thinking this doesn't look flattering and it's constant. Like whenever I find something like this doesn't look flattering, this doesn't look flattering. I don't like that thought process. And then it's also the fact that sometimes I feel even more sluggish. And again, the issue is I've been sedentary. I haven't been moving the way that I should. Sometimes I'll get winded when I feel like I should not be getting winded, even though somebody can look at me. But because, for the most part, I be wearing baggy stuff. Like, this is a baggy hoodie. You can't tell what I look like underneath for real. I'm wearing jogging pants. You can't tell. And a lot of people think that I'm slim. Slim, way slimmer than what I am. Bless you. For me, it's like I know what I look like underneath, and I don't like it. And I need to work on that. And I know a lot of people talk about loving yourself and stuff. It's like I do love myself, which is why I need to work out. I want to be proportionate in my clothes. I want to look a certain way in my clothes. I want to be toned. I want to do some arm workouts to get a little tonage in my arms. I want my legs to look a bit more toned as well. I don't really care to lose weight, but I would like to slim my waist down specifically. It's crazy to me that a lot of my pants don't fit unless they got stretch in them. I have like 2 or 3 pairs of jeans that I absolutely loved or wanted to wear, but I can't wear them because it's tight on my stomach or I don't like the way they look. So I need to work on that. And I need to work on just getting healthier, like doing actual cardio. Because you're supposed to do, I put on the screen how much they say, how much cardio you're supposed to do regularly a week, but I'm not doing nowhere near that. I need to do better, especially with the age that I'm in right now. I need to do better about it. I went to this event. My sisters look so cute. They so bad. Actually, everybody looked really nice. Everybody looked very nice, put together. And then I'm looking at me. I'm wearing this big old clunky Cosby sweater. And then I look at everybody else, and everybody else looks I was really admiring the women in the room yesterday. They look good. But then for some reason, I was looking at me and I was like, man, I ain't put no effort into my outfit at all. I just threw on some stuff, came out the house. Then my hair, I literally was rocking the Aaliyah with a wig on and then a scarf on. The scarf didn't even go with the outfit. It's just I need to do better, bro. I really do. I need to do better about my fit, about my look. Then I need to get me a more like presentable coat. I wasn't feeling it. I really wasn't. And I don't like this feeling. I don't like feeling not put together, especially at this age, because you know how you had a concept of how you would be when you were younger? Or like you have a thought process of what you would be doing or looking like. Me would be disappointed in like the fit, the way that I look, the way I'm not presentable. I also need to figure out how to do my makeup. That's another thing. I really need to learn how to do my makeup. I don't know. I wasn't feeling it. And this year, I want to work on really loving myself, being more confident because normally I don't even be thinking about, I don't compare myself. But sometimes I'll see people's bodies and I'm like, man, I would love it if my body looked like that. Or I would love it if my stomach was a bit more toned. Or, I could fit certain clothes I know would look cute, but I can't. I have to do cardio. I have to get toned because the other goal is I want to be able. It's like it's certain things, like certain physical goals I have for myself. Like I would love to be able to do a pull up, bro. Man, you wouldn't be able to tell me nothing if I could do multiple pull-ups. That's something I really want to be able to do for myself at some point in time in my life, consistently. I remember back in the day when I could do push-ups like it wasn't nothing. I don't even know if I could do one, bro. I really don't, and I'm not about to get down there and embarrass myself. But I want to be able to reach a point where I could do like 20 push-ups at the very least in a row, and it's not bothering me. Like it's like I do got arm strength. I want to be able to run or at least jog a whole mile. You never know if you got to run from something. Because if I had to run from a dog, I get eaten up. Even though I heard that you're not technically supposed to run from dogs because it make them want to chase you even more, but I gotta do something. I gotta make something shake, and I can't just keep telling myself, "You're gonna do that. We're gonna work out. We're gonna work out." It's like, no, I have to do it because otherwise, I'm not gonna feel good about myself. And it would be different if my weight would go to my butt or something, or to my thighs a little bit more or something. But it just be going to my frontal stomach or the sides of my stomach. Like, why can't you go to my hips? Why is it that you being extra and you not going to my hip or my butt, but you want to go to my stomach and my sides? It's just too much. But yeah, the focus is on getting my physical together and my appearance together. You know, at one point in time, I did have a workout vlog. Like, I did one, but I felt like it didn't really do well. And maybe I'll try to do another one, but I'm just so uncoordinated. It makes me feel so self-conscious when I work out. And one of my friends, she reached out to me and was like, "Hey, you want to do yoga?" I still haven't responded to her yet, but I'm like, and I had some other friends that said the same thing in January. They were like, "We should do yoga together, like go to a yoga class." I'm gonna be gassy. That's one reason why I don't really be working out with people, because I don't know what it is. Now I'm older, gassy. Very gassy. The slightest too much movement, it's gas falling off the ass. Okay. And this is the thing too. It's like, again, I don't be eating wild. I don't be eating crazy. I maybe have some periods of time where, for example, I ate the Oreo cake, right? But normally I don't really eat sweets like that. I eat fruits every single day, multiple fruits every day. I eat vegetables every day. It could also be the bread, like the starch just getting me. I be drinking water, but I need to do better with my overall health because I want to be healthy. I don't want to have to worry about stuff being a problem or being financially a damper later in life. You know what I mean? But yeah, the first thing that I'm gonna do, I'm gonna work out today. I'm gonna put it in my planner. Like, we gotta follow this, and then maybe I'll reward myself with something at the end. Well, maybe I'll reward myself for something in like a month if I could consistently do 5 days a week. Because I normally, I'll think about working out, but then I'm like, no, I'm not going to do it. It's like, no, get up, do at least 30 minutes or something, even if it's just dancing to a playlist. So I think what I might do is I'm going to make maybe 9 different playlists with songs for 30 minutes. I'll dance to those on rotation or something. And then I also add like actual physical workouts that I can do, go on YouTube or something like that, and then try experimenting with different ones. Because I think the thing that gets me is doing the same workout every single time. I need to have a variety of things I do and not just do the same exact thing for cardio. And then incorporate like weights or something. Maybe I should get me some weights. I might order me some weights. I feel like I had some wrist and ankle weights because, well, maybe I'll incorporate that after a month or two. So maybe that'll be something I do in April where I incorporate weights. I'll probably put that in my planner. I got a concept, I got an idea of what I'm about to do, and we about to be grinding. We really about to be grinding because I can't be thinking about myself like this. Normally, I don't be overly critical of myself, but I need to put something into action. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of talking about stuff and then the action doesn't come. I feel like that's the issue with a lot of us. It's like, we'll say, "Oh, I want to do this, I want to do that," but then we don't do it. We don't actively do it. And I just don't like the feelings that I'm feeling. Because normally I be chill. You know what I'm saying? Maybe too chill. Normally I'm not going to say I think highly of myself. Normally I don't be thinking about stuff like this, but because I'm going out the house, I think that's why I'm thinking about it this way now. I want to look nice in pictures because I really feel like the camera be adding poundage. Like, I don't know if it's the Apple users, the Apple phones, I don't know. But I know when other people, and most of the people I know that be taking pictures or videos, they have, what is it called? What is it called? Apple. And I don't like the way I be looking in their phone. I really don't. Cause I think all my siblings got Apple, and I really do not like when they take pictures of me. I'm like, bro, why do I look like that? But then when I use my Samsung, I'm like, I like the way I look, and I don't have no filters or no what's it called? I don't have no edits. Like, I don't change the settings, so I just be looking like, bro, what is going on? And it's the fact that I don't be doing my makeup either. We got to do better. I will be starting my series where I will be experimenting with makeup and yapping. So stay tuned for that, because we will be figuring out makeup, what the makeup situation is looking like, so that when we take pictures, we will look chiseled but cool. Not necessarily chiseled, but I want my face to look nice in any lighting setting, okay? And we gotta figure out our hair. We really gotta figure out our hair situation. I was telling my husband yesterday, I may just wear passion braids like the whole year or something, because that way I won't have to worry about my hair too much. I think I'm gonna probably give myself those at the beginning of March though, and then just as we go through the year. I think the only time when I'm not gonna have those, is towards fall, because it get colder. But yeah, I gotta make something shake, because this ain't it. This ain't it. Plus, like, sometimes I'll be moving my arms or whatever, and I'm like, man, is that fatigue? Absolutely not. We got to do something. Again, it's definitely a snooze it, you lose it type of thing as you get older. And I don't want to be dependent on nobody for real. When it comes to like mobility and stuff, I do not. So I got to make sure I do something and take better care of myself. This not the move. It's really not. There's nothing cute about this. I want to look like my best self, but I know you got to work towards it. And it can't just be something like, oh, you could just snap your fingers and you looking toned and stuff. I work towards what you want, you know what I mean? So that's what we doing. I'm debating if I'm gonna make a workout series. I might do something after I get into the habit of things. But alright, y'all, I rapped to y'all long enough. This was just some thoughts I had in my head where I was feeling mad negative yesterday. I'm still feeling a little negative today, where I'm just looking at myself like, ugh, I do not like what I see. Like, I like my face, obviously, and I like my boobs to a degree until they weigh me down. And I even like my legs. You know, like, there's certain parts of my body that I like, but there are changes I would like to make. Alterations, if you will, to become my best self. And we gonna work on it. Cause what? I wanna be wearing cute shorts in the summer. And I don't think I'm gonna need to get any more shorts actually. I have to look, but I wanna be cute when I go socialize. I really do. I wanna just be looking like whatever. So we gonna fix that. We're gonna switch things up, change it up. And hopefully I'm gonna become my best self. But alright, y'all. Catch you later.